Good day and welcome to the Wealth Snowball. I am your lovable host, Bart the Trader. Is that a new name? I just made it up. Right now, it's 5 minutes after the close of the market here on Monday, October 7th, 20 and the 24. It's 3:05 p.m. here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. Let's check in on some of the activities that went on today. You and that AGQ, you know how I feel about silver. So if I feel that way about silver, I may as well go with the 2 times Bull AGQ ETF. I bought 6,000 shares. Holy moly, at 41.85 and started another tranche on the silver leaps. So we did buy 50 call contracts with a $26 strike price, and that is for January of 26. Cost me $33,000 to do so. TMF, this is a bull on the TLT, the Treasury, 20-year Treasury. We'll check on the chart just to see maybe why I think that setup is viable. So I did buy 1,000 shares of the TMF for $52.36 per. So let's look at the biggie. Let's see. We are down a couple grand today, but just a couple grand off of the all-timers. But let's see. So there is our leaps. Hey, already up $150. We do have 2 option positions already on the board. All 3,000 or all 2,000 shares of our SLV are up for grabs at $30, and SLV closed at $28.92. So it could be in trouble by the end of the week, but that's okay. We'll take the pressure. We'll either roll it or just continue to stuff those into our pockets. And then we do have on our the original 3,000 shares that we've been trading for, I don't know, a couple weeks now. We're up $1,530 or 44% on that position of $44 strike, and AGQ closed at $41.86. Hey, I already made a penny for my new position of $41.85. How about that? So that's nice. And there's our, what did we get in at TMF? It's at 52.51, and I got in at 52.36. How about that? So hopefully we're on the right side of that trade, but let's take a look at the charts real quick here. I don't know. For most of my entire life, I've had my phone on silent, but I'm checking in. Had I wouldn't call it a physical, maybe a wellness check with the old doctor. He's so good and so busy that you need to stay active and have like at least one appointment every 18 months or so. And I hadn't had one since like 5 years. So we're kind of pals. So he checked in and said, "Hey, I need you to get in here and let's take a look at things." And I was like, "Yeah, this heartburn thing. Maybe let's rule out if there's anything else that could be going on." So went in there. He's like, "I'm not overly concerned, but if you want me to order some stuff, I will. You want to do a stress test?" I'm like, "Sure." You see those on the TV where like they're running on a treadmill and they've got all kinds of noids and contraptions hooked to them, and also an EKG. And so I've already had the EKG. Wait for it. But the results came back irregular. So there's something on there I was Googling, didn't like what I was hearing. So I got a message into the doc to say, "Hey, check this out. Let me know." Because my stress test isn't until the 22nd of October. And we leave Sunday. There's 8 of us leaving on Sunday for Napa Valley, California. Get that wine ready. Thirsty. So I messaged him. I'm like, "Hey, whenever you just get a chance, when you look at this EKG, any immediate concerns? Is there any concern with me traveling, flying, etc.? Because I leave town Sunday." So that's why I have the old phone on the actual where it makes noise. So if you hear any chiming, just ignore that. So that's what's going on at the moment. Take a look at the charts. Silver up first. I'm still going to stand by the fact that I think we're rolling. See how distracted I get though when it dings? I still think we're going with a 4-5 here. I think we're going to finish a little higher in the 4 It's because I think it made down. I think it hit the 3 this morning. Made it all the way down to the 3, meandered its way up. That we're not done here yet on the 4. Still get a lot of little action. We may not make it all the way up to 32, but that's the target at the moment before heading down to probably high 30s. I'm not as in the handle 30. So 31.9, 31.8. I think we're going to be in that situation here. So I'm looking for a trade on AGQ within a day or two, as far as the 6,000 shares I just added, and then another tranche or 2 or 3 or 4 of the SLV leaps if we are going to make our way down here in the 5. If we don't, because soon, and I know you've been saying it all for months now, Bart, it's like a coiled spring, and it's going to be sprunging very soon here. So look for, I don't know, at least 37 silver by the end of the year, probably more. Bitcoin, bruh, I've been like 0 for the last 4 on this. So let's try to get a 5 in place. So what I'm looking at now is an ABC. Again, I'm a absolute rookie at the Elliott wave theory and the Fibonacci's. But this current setup doesn't look bearish. It doesn't look overly bullish. It looks like a meander, but it looks like a corrective A and the B. We got the B in place, I think today. Yeah. B in place today. We still can't hit that 65, and that's what we got to get through 65 for the uber bullish to go on. So I still think we do have downside here. Probably just under 60, around 61 or a little just under is what I've got my dough on. I don't actually have any dough on it, but if it proves that that's the case and this looks completely corrective, then the next moves we're looking at it to be bullish. I'm still holding out hope for a gentleman's entry before this thing goes parabolic before the end of the year. So, but I'm not nearly as excited as I am about silver and then gold. So silver, I've been just acquiring physical hand over fist. And when that silver gold ratio gets reasonable, then I'll trade some of that silver for gold. GDX, I'm watching GDX because I'm looking to play GDXU, which is a 2 times bull. Is it 2 times or 3 times? Either 2 or 3 times bull on the gold miners. It looks, did I miss the bottom? I don't know. I think there's still a little room for this to travel down on the GDX, which makes the GDXU even more viable, in my short-term opinion. And then if GLD, the gold ETF, does what I believe it should do next, then I might also look for some GLD leaps. GLD closed at 244.17. I'm looking for 240. 240, I'd be willing to get some tranches going there on the GLD leaps. And then finally, here is the TLT, which I think has given me the setup that I then have used for the TMF, which is the 2 times bull on the TLT. So I think we have, can we move this thing? I think so. Come on in. There we go. I think we got the 3, 4, 5 all in place. So I think we need an ABC correction, and that has already started. I think we've got the A, in my honest and accurate opinion, the A is in place. Can it meander down a little lower? Yes, it can. But it looks like we put that box right in there at between 93.50 and 95, and we're currently at 94.87. So we bust back out of this box tomorrow. I think we're heading up to this B between 98 and 100. If that is the case, then those TMFs, because I also get involved, I think I got a couple thousand shares in Stacy's account of the TMF than I did 1,000 shares in mine. So that'll be a great trade. If that does play out, tight stops will be involved. Then from there, we'll get that corrective down, and then we'll see what it does from there. Looking for 5 up after this ABC down. That's what's happening in the hot stuff. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. My Packers, they won, played a good game. It was entertaining, had a good time. The problem is the whole North, the whole NFC North looks good. The Bearsies, The darn Bears even look good. Minnesota still undefeated. Did you watch that game with Aaron Rodgers? Aaron looked a little shaky, a little like that age is finally going to catch up to him. We'll see. Don't ever bet against Aaron Rodgers. I can tell you that right now. And who else? The Lions. The Lions look good as well. So that is the NFC North. Hoping those Packers can battle the Vikings for the division title. Plenty of playoff baseball for me to catch up on. Got the DVR rocking for the new games tonight. Love, love, love playoff baseball. So hope you are doing well on this beautiful Monday. We did close the pool today, so that's over for the season. Wow, wow, wow. Checking in with you again tomorrow. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video and this channel with a lovable friend, and I'll see you in the next video.